We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Trent Thornton is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 1-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, number 21. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Called strike 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And another foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Drury has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Joe Panic. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Panic behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Guerrero.
Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 21 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. So here's Trey Mancini. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here. The 2-1. Popped him up.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 24.
Striding forward, DJ Stewart, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Randall Grichuk.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brandon Drury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is foul right side.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Richard comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jose Iglesias, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly to Panic covering. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Hernandez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A 1-1. That's popped up. Velasquez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Joe Pennick, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0. Pennick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 9 on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Popped him up. Drury has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Chris Davis at the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chance Cisco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The O's lead this thing 5-1. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So digging in now, Rendell Gritchick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball back outside.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Digging in, Brandon Drury looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Popped him up. Alberto has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down here 5-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wilmer Font will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Andrew Velasquez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's low.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, number 21, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Alberto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
First and second now, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Smoked on the ground up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
bottom of the inning now. Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey!
A windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Hey! Ball. Trying to count 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Mancini.
The pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
DJ Stewart will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit well again down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. No outs, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Anthony Santander as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. One out and a runner on third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Joe Panik waits on deck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready once again, Joe Panik. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. The belt, kicks and deals. Fastball well outside.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. On its way is pitch number 75. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
2 out with the man at first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Bichette ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Popped him up. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ryan Barucki is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, well below the zone. So far this year against Southpaws, Iglesias is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. Number 21.
In now for the O's, number 21. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 6-2. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Miguel Castro.
So striding forward now, Brandon Drury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. 4th home run for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
You could tell his eyes lit up right there. He must have been looking up in the zone. A lot of guys are trying to go with that elevated heater. Caught a little bit too much of the zone with that one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Still 2-2. Another one sent foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now a pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Reese McGuire will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
No, inside.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jays get one back on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Orioles 6, the Blue Jays 3. Yamaguchi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Ready with the 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Two and two.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a look at ball one. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Leading off the inning, Joe Panic, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
the second baseman, Joe Madden.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here now the 2-2. Iglesias now at short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
It's out. 1-1.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's
4-1.
Count 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Anthony Bass enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony Santander.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater. The
1-2. is a slider taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. Grichuk is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. One out, nobody on. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Bass is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Chance Sisco. Hot shot towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Orioles 7, the Blue Jays 3. Richard Blyer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Richard Blyer.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
On the ground to third. Alberto gloves it. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. High in the air out to center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Means earns win number 4 on the season. Trent Thornton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.